I'm just hanging out for a bit. It's kind of my time to unwind. So that's all I'm here for. I'll drop the link. If anybody wants to come up, chat, converse, panel. You know how we do it. Alrighty, there you go. The club is open. We're hanging out on the veranda tonight in the back. At least I think. So how's everybody? How was your day? Mine was pretty relaxing. I got to stay in. It was cold. I got to stay in and take it easy. And do whatever interests me. Kind of hung out by myself. What's up with all of you? It feels like YouTube is starting to get flat. Like it's losing some of the dynamism or activity it once had. It used to feel like a buzz with activity. And maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one that's just grown out of it. But now it just seems like the same patterns. I don't know. I got that feeling about other platforms when they started to plateau. I kind of noticed how the usage was starting to be a little bit different. And that was usually the beginning of when people started to shift away. No. That's not a bad idea though. Like maybe get another game going that I could play while I'm waiting for a panel. That's really my challenge is I'm so tired of monologuing. I've talked about everything I want to talk about 20 times at least. So I need something to do while I wait for panel people to show up. So maybe if there's like a browser game or some easy, quick little game I could play around with, I could always pull out a jigsaw puzzle. That's how I started my stream. My very first stream was me making a jigsaw puzzle while I monologued. That way I wouldn't have to talk to the cat. That was my biggest challenge. I could do podcasts, I could do panels, podcast, anything where there was another person to talk to, but it was just me talking into a camera without an audience that completely threw me. I didn't know what to say, how to say it. Not having an audience was very disorienting. Not having another person so I know who I'm talking to. You just have to imagine who you're talking to, if anybody. And so to get around that, I decided I could just make a jigsaw puzzle and focus on the puzzle and just talk. And that kind of broke that resistance for me. What are some cool games that Disco Elysium was a little more epic than I think I'm looking for. Just something I could like pick up and put down. Something real easy. There used to be back in the aughts, it was a series of games. Suravast is coming to mind. It was like these little animated browser games. You were these little creatures. There was a very intricately drawn world. Tale of Tale. Let me look that up. I like anything to do with stories. Telltale Games, The Expanse from the TV show. The games I used to like growing up, the computer games, because I didn't play a lot of them, were games like Myst, where you just walked around and explored, solved puzzles, tried to figure out what to do next, and then, um, what was the other ones after that? Oh, like, I like Disco Elysium because it was character driven, it had people. It had my daddy, wasn't Titus, and it had different I like people-oriented games too. I remember playing one in the aughts, and it was a murder mystery. It was set in New Orleans, and you were the detective, and you had to go all over the French Quarter and talk to all of these different New Orleans characters. That one was fun. So, like, any games like that are mystery puzzle solving games, like Escape the Room, Walk Around the Island, or The Mansion. But yeah, I'm up for that. I'm always trying to get games going, like the fun kind, role playing, video, Half-Life Alex. Alrighty. Not Lies. Remember that one we did where we each is like a co-op and we each see part of the screen? Stuff like that too. I like co-ops. But those are I guess they'd be hard to play on stream. It says it's a first person shooter. I'm not gonna be able to hit anything, right? Oh no, this doesn't look like a situation you need to throw Jeff into. Jeff the Blind Monster. What? This is like warfare. It's a ruined city with people shooting at each other. Yeah, we were here. It's a whole series. I haven't played all of them. But to do it live, the idea is you can't both see each other's screens. And so you'd only be able to show it from one player's perspective and trust that they're not gonna cheat and or someone's not gonna tip them off. But they are fun because you have to figure out puzzles together, and you can only see part of the puzzle, and the other person sees the other part, so you have to, like, describe it to them. You have to be able to build enough rapport and a good working relationship to get through the challenges together, and a lot of it is timed, so you don't have a lot of time to do that. And Not Lies and I played a few rounds, and we did really well. I was surprised how well we worked together. They have some good co-op board games that I like. There's one called Yggdrasil that's my favorite, and it's based on the world tree from Norse mythology, and you're trying to there's events that can trigger Ragnarok, and it keeps releasing one of the 7 or 5 gods or something, and you're trying to stop it, and there's all these different things you can do to stop it, and so you've gotta kinda strategize with your teammates about what steps to take each round, and it's real suspenseful because it's like a race against time. It gets real close. You don't know if Ragnarok's gonna happen before you stop it or if you're gonna get to it in time and stop it. No, you're not banned. I can see you. Nobody's banned from the chat unless you break my very lenient rules. Doxing, malicious personal attacks, accusations, going after families, anything offline, that kind of stuff. So even if I don't let you on panel, people are welcome to come here and chat if they can stay within my guidelines. I can't, that's not fun, just putting Legos together. I need something with either puzzles, something to stimulate my mind, or people. Somebody I can talk to and, like, hear all their drama and their stories and get involved in their lives and their threads. Yeah, you could call it panel band if you want. I want people here that are in good faith, that are here to help me grow my channel, not to sabotage it with questionable content. And I never know with you. You're a wild card, and I need a break from the wild cards right now. Hey, they were talking about you earlier on Moose's show. Actually, I was talking about you too with them. Nothing you haven't heard before. I'm just, letting you know you're still on the tongue. They might still be live. You could go up and confront him. He's doing a air your grievance. So if you have a grievance with you, not laws, I don't have none of this isn't it's that word friend. We need to bracket that because it has a completely different meaning. It's a completely different category here on YouTube than it is in real life. It's the producer Moose. I'll be glad. I normally don't like to route current viewers to other channels while I'm streaming, but I will be glad to send you over there. Yep, they're still going. In fact, maybe we'll stream. No, I'm actually quite easy to get if you just respect. If you know how to do basic respect, I'm very, very easy to get. That's how Mike got me. Not Mike Cerrone, but my Mike. We developed like a deep, deep, genuine respect for each other. And it's a very powerful emotion, respect. If you have it for someone or somebody has it for you, nurture it. Don't fuck it up. Don't lose it. Because respect and trust, for me at least, go hand in hand. And so if you have that basic seed of even a tiny little kernel of respect, like this guy right here, Mr. P is a perfect example of somebody that comes up, he respects my guidelines, he orients to the topic, he contributes usefully, he's welcoming to guests, and he's hospitable, that kind of stuff. He doesn't have some weird scat fetish. No, I don't wanna talk about dildo. I don't have anything to say about dildos. I don't own them, I don't use them, I don't it's not anything that's in my wheelhouse, so to speak. Are you going over to Moose's? The Beast, Mr. What is it, Mr. Beast? Mr. Monster, what was that website, Monster Beast? Yeah, it had some shaped like demons and talons and lizard anything you could imagine. They probably had a dildo shaped like it. Angry Dragon? I don't remember Angry Dragon. See, that's how I don't know why it didn't stick in my head. That's how not in need of that I was. I didn't even bother remembering the brand. So yeah, I'm trying to class up the joint. So I need people that know how to come and make it, elevate it. We're doing intellectual and emotional depth here. That's what I wanna try to bring. Alright, let me know if you go over to Moose's and confront him, because 'cause I'll stream it. He's wanting to hear from people tonight. I had some drama, and hey, you would be the one to know. You're the drama connoisseur. There's no topic yet, it's just me hanging out, doing my little daily stream, check-in, getting my social needs met. Half of them anyway. I'm getting to talk. At some point, maybe there'll be a conversation where it's more of a back and forth. Mm. What was the drama last night? We had a lot. Oh, yeah, now that I think back, we had a lot going on last night. It was a very lively panel, very active. The thing about doing these kind of panels is unless you have it very tightly formatted or structured in some way, you kinda have to roll with whatever's happening that night. There's not a way to pre-plan for it. I mean, I've done topics before, but it's very rare that people it takes the right kind of people to show up and keep it on a topic. But the other day, we did like an 8.5 hour stream on men's issues and men's mental health. And we've done those types before too. So when the right people show up, it's easier to do. But then again, there's that adjusting to whatever shows up. You're not really in control of what shows up. So you have to plan for anything. Yes, this is very, very true. The right combination of people. You have to know what each person is able to contribute and how to mix those ingredients to get what you want. And where I fail is I let all the ingredients in. Mine's a gumbo. We just throw all the ingredients in one big pot and I just let them simmer. And whatever flavors rise to the surface that night. Hopefully it's not too tight. It's I'm trying to it's a velvet rope. Emphasis on velvet, but still a rope. I'm trying to keep out just the right people and invite in just the right people. So it's finding that balance, that very delicate balance. Mm. Okay, I don't know what this is. Mm. Barney probably sent some people over here. Yeah, this is not you talking about like produce in advance or between streams, they find ways to capitalize on content. I don't do any of that. I turn the camera on. All of my production happens in the moment. This is all very impromptu. If I have a topic, usually I'll set it up ahead of time a little bit, just bullet points, and then I'll present it the first 20 or 30 minutes, and then after that, it's whatever happens. Which brings me back to a video game or some kind of activity where I could, have something going in between people. I would actually stream longer that way too. I could do, like, all day streams if I had something going and people to do, and then people could just drop in and out all day. Yeah. Deuce. Wait, um, only the best. Oh, I think he's saying that, like, we use high quality ingredients here in the gumbo. We try to. We try to. We, check the expiration dates often, and we end up having to throw out a lot. Hey, Fats. The gayness never was for me. I never started this as a gay channel at all. The gay is a non-issue for me. It has been for a while. And there's very few, almost no gay people that come here. It's a lot of straight gay people. So if the gayness comes up at all, it's usually somebody else making it an issue. I don't. I think my reputation was probably more as a Satanist, or possibly autistic, than anything gay. But I don't know because I have so many identities, and it depends on which social group I'm in, as to which one stands out. Because growing up, I was liberal, nerd, gay, and those are the ones that stuck out. And up here, I'm male, I'm Southern. The autism was always, the gay is not even an issue here. The autism was always stood out wherever I went. There was no culture where it wasn't an issue, even within autistic circles. So identity is so context dependent. The salience of it, anyway. Saturn, that would be a good one because it still keeps the daddy energy. It just loses all the darkness. I think I'm burnt out on darkness. What the Greeks called the old Titan nature. You know, before the Olympians overcame the Titan, established themselves, kind of brought order to the cosmos. And the Titans, they were always just fighting and tearing each other up. That part of it. It's also the part where the fire that keeps us going comes from too. It's like animal passion that shades over into creative passion. I don't know if you can have creative passion without at least it being partly the animal. It would be very sterile. Yeah, I just got burnt out on. Burnt out on people being evil and hateful to each other, and brutish. Got burnt out on dysfunction. All the stuff working in mental health that I have an eye for spotting, and having lived through a lot of it. Centaurs, I did have the satyr thing going for a while, which is still cool. Still like the concept. That's another thing, like, about the same time as the burnout is when I started to move away from the skateboard. But all kind of there was a shift, a big shift. And I still think I'm kinda coming out of that. It's like knowing who you are. Like, I know who I am. I've always known who I am. A sense of through my memories of continuity of self. But at the same time, it's like not having to re-establish who you are in the context of other people. And I remember having to do that after Mike died because so much of my identity was us together, the life that we were creating for ourselves. And that got snatched away very suddenly, like just boom, gone. And I had to I still knew who I was, but there was a disruption in kind of who I was from that point because it was me just by myself, and I had to reestablish what who I was in that context without Mike. Well, I did explain all that, not loss. I'm happy to answer any questions. But it's what Kane said about the produce, only the best. Or at least not the like the clearance stuff, the markdowns. You should come up, Laz. You can use a voice changer if you want. You don't have to cam up. I don't even remember what he said. It was so beneath. I mean, if he was a troll, he's gonna have to do better than that. I didn't understand most of it. It looked like schizo posting. Right, let's get a team going. I'm gonna kinda hang out. I really came here to unwind. Usually, I feel like the bartender. Everybody else is talking. Tonight, I feel like I'm the one that or unload to somebody else. Oh, like this guy right here. Perfect guy to sit for. Hang on. Our old friend. What's up?
Hey, hello, can you hear me?
Are you just waking up or going to bed?
Uh, um, I'm not going to bed, not going anywhere.
Oh, what's
At
going
the
on?
beginning of year, isn't that what it's about, Jeff? Isn't it?
I'm just
Really
going to bed.
down to that. Yeah, I like it this way. Yeah, I mean, America's taking over, what's it, Greenland? Yay! Let's
Oh,
go, let's go
are
for the
we
Green
finally
Man.
getting
check me out, man. I
How long have
don't
you been up?
know I'm going for that Greenland. Yeah, I'm still in Greenland, you know. No, it's harsh. 10 years ago, I lost my mum. Yeah, life still goes on. You
How long
know,
have you been awake?
4 hours, 5 hours.
Oh, okay. So you're kind of up early.
How's it going, Jeff?
It's going pretty good. I'm just chilling out. I'm
Yeah.
like
What are
kind of
you
yeah.
doing? What are you teaching?
What am I teaching?
Yeah, I mean, you
Nothing.
clearly want to teach all the time.
I do
Yeah, I think so. You
claim
teach.
that. I mean, I
Yeah,
do topics here when I have something to present, but I don't really claim that I want to be teaching.
all right.
I used to teach. I taught a little while for a few years, but I don't think I'd go back to it. Ways, what do you want to learn? Is there anything that
Oh, oh, do you
you
understand,
probably have
bro?
more to teach me?
Where do you think we're going here, Jeff? You always said that this AI is going to be a blessing for us, right?
I don't know if blessing is the
Oh,
word.
come on,
So
man.
far, I'm
See,
pretty
yeah,
impressed with the
there we
possibility.
go. It's
And I know you think it's this. We tried to talk about this before. There's some, but it got very esoteric for me. Something about the code and Palantir and Oracle and the people who are writing the code and it got. I didn't know what it had to do with anybody actually using AI. And we're back.
hang on.
Welcome
Where are
back.
you, Jeff? Let me see your face. You never actually. What? Ah, hang on. Come on, Jeff. Ain't seen you for ages.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not at the computer today, so there's no face to
Oh,
see.
okay. So,
I'm coming at you from the couch.
all right. I failed again. Cool.
What do you have planned today?
Nothing, bro. You know, planning. What would plan? What would plan do?
You don't have to. I rarely plan. I'm
Yeah,
not a planner.
definitely, man. Huh. Yeah, it's all good.
But sometimes people have things
Yeah,
they
of course.
that
Whatever makes people believe in something or comfort or something that, puts them to sleep. No matter what, man. I mean, I kind of can see the way that America is utilizing this advent that's happening here in the West and in the world. Is snatch and grab, if you will. You know.
you talking about Greenland?
Yeah, but it's more than that, isn't it? It's what's happening and what China is going to do, is America going to do. Oh God, I mean,
I
you got to
don't
think about the understanding of where the mechanisms work. Oh my God, you
well,
don't get it.
yeah, or even our
Nah, I don't think
mechanisms.
you do. I
This is
really
where these
don't.
conversations always end up, like way out in
Oh, do
space.
you know when they went for what they say? Was
Well, you there?
is it Herrero? What's his name? It's snatch and grab, isn't it? Come on, America's just taken over what country?
Oh, Venezuela?
Yeah,
We
snatch
didn't
and grab,
take it over.
right?
We
Yeah,
snatched the
snatch and
guy
grab,
out of it.
right? But it is like, oh my God, how? It's because of the everything. America is. There's a lot. There's a lot going here. Do you reckon, um, you know, the Middle East or the Muslims are going to have a reformation,
I have
Jeff?
no idea. I've never thought about it.
Really? With what's going on out there in the
Oh, you
Middle East?
mean with the protests and stuff?
Yeah, yeah. Like
I think of that more as political than religious, but I can see your angle.
20,000 people die, they say. Yeah, it's not good.
I do notice what's curious to me is when I pull up the headlines now,
Yeah?
there's almost no mention of Iran at all. I have to dig and dig and dig to find even one headline about it. It's like a complete information blackout. 'Cause when it first started, those headlines were at the top of the pages everywhere I looked, and then they completely disappeared. And now you have to go seek out news about Iran. It doesn't just show up at the top of the page. I don't think it's a conspiracy, but it is a change in the pattern. Did you fall asleep? Oh, there you are. Okay. All right. Let's
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm all right. Yo, do I look like
good.
tired? Do I
I
look
worry
tired?
sometimes.
Yo, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah?
It's in the it's early evening here, so I'm
Yeah?
just
Really?
toasting along.
I told you, man. You gotta learn to cook, man.
I do have to pee, and I don't have a bottle handy, so I might
I
actually
said
have to get out of my
and I
get off
do
the
have a
couch.
hole. What?
I was just saying I might have to step away for a second. But you will if you're able to keep monologuing. Otherwise, I could put on some tunes. You good? I'm gonna spin some tunes for just a second.
Yeah, man, it's cool. I understand. I've been cutting down some problems.
Cutting down some problems.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds
So,
ominous. What is that? I didn't get to see. It's like electronics? Oh, okay.
yeah, exactly. Electronics. So, if I had to break down a few things. Nevertheless, where is it?
Got it.
Here
Okay.
it is. This is brilliant. Somebody actually utilized this. Uh, IDST. Yeah, this is what I can connect
You know
all
what? I'm
these
just gonna let you
all
talk. I'm just
drives. Yeah,
I'll be
it's
right back.
brilliant, man. It's a fucking brilliant little piece of kit. I love the fact that we're in this age of most people wouldn't understand. You know, but this brilliant, brilliant. For years, I've been waiting to actually harvest data from this, this, hang on, this. But I've got a few more somewhere, but from this. Damn, man. I'm like, yay, yay. Dude, God bless America. Hey, you reckon we're gonna go live in Iceland together? Greenland. Let's go. Greenland. Hey, fuckers.
Oh, did he ditch me? Oop, sorry. I should have felt the tunes. Oh, hello, Nunzio. War Dog. Are you in New York City now? Mm, don't know if I have any war music. Thought I had something. Hey, Austin, what's up? How's it going? Just hanging out until we get a panel going or get African back. Whoever wants to come up. I'm just chilling. Oh yeah, not lies. Did we find a video game? I'm looking for a video game I can play online while I wait for panels. So something I can pick up, put down. I don't have to get over invested in. Something I can play in the browser. Preferably a puzzle solving adventure, or a game where you walk around and talk to people. Nothing that involves shooting or a lot of coordination. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll get some of them drifting over here. What was any anything? I don't know. What was your impression? Any update on it? I sent Barney over there. Oh, yeah, and Barney stopped by, and I sent him over to yours. I said, "Go confront Moose," because we were talking about you earlier, and he's like, "I will." And then after, and like a few minutes later, he's like, "No, I'm not going over there." Are you doing creativity tonight, or is was that it? For, yeah, that's it's not long for the panel verse, but Moose doesn't often do those kind of open panels. So for him, I'd say it was a good link. Oh Lord, you you poor child. I hope you get some rest. It sounds like you might. It was fun, kind of hanging out in the back, watching everything. It's a lot of it was like when you go to somebody's house and there's people over there and they're all talking about a bunch of people you don't know or stories you don't know. It was kind of like that for me. But I'd say for the panel verse, it was a decent stream, panel verse stream. I don't think you're as hated as you might have thought. I've done those hate streams before too, and I got very few people tell me anything. In fact, we can do one tonight. If you have anything you want to tell me about myself that you haven't already, I actually get the hate in the moment when things happen. But I also haven't gone around giving people reasons to have beef with me either. Usually, if somebody's hating on me, it's because it's something personal that just happened between us. Some people hate me maybe because 'cause they're delusional, and in their little inner mythology, they have me cast as some weird villain character or something, but as far as real world people, like, that have a foothold in sanity, I wouldn't say I go around incurring a lot of hatred. My personality, I think, probably the most. Abrasive personality disorder. Alright, I'm not ready to wrap up, so I'm gonna just keep spinning here. So we got oh, yeah. Are you serious? People tell me that, but you know what people you know what throws me the most? Are the people that think I'm nice. "Oh, you're so nice," or "Oh, you're so polite or kind." 'Cause I don't see myself that way at all. Like, okay, I don't wanna mislead you. I don't want you caught by surprise when my demon comes out. But I appreciate the listening. That's really why I do this. I wouldn't say I have a large audience, but I do have this, like, little core audience of people that seem to appreciate what I do. When you filter out all the drama people and all the panel surfers and the people that are just here for you just typical YouTube entertainment, to pass the time. The people that are left over, they really are quite special. So I like my little community. Is it? I don't try to be funny. In fact, my goal is to be the world's least funny comedian. And I think I'm pretty proud of my progress so far. We grew up laughing at people. That was one of our favorite things to do. Like me and my sister and my siblings, even the adults sometimes. We would just watch the people around us and find things to laugh about. Or in church, especially in church. Oh my God, we were so bored. We would sit in that pew and just try to find little things about the people around us. Like, oh, the old lady, look how she's chewing her gums with her dentures. Ha ha. And we'd tap each other and point it out. We'd all start trying not to giggle. So I grew up having like finding humor in people. And then a lot of my life, I had to do it kind of to keep from crying. And I was an altar boy. When I was on the other side of the stage, there, you, there was not a more angelic child in the whole village. I had the folded prayer hands. You could almost see the halo glowing above me. But then when you put me in that pew with my siblings or my friends, Oh my god, talk about squirm. I could not sit still. The pews in our church were wooden. We didn't have cushions on them. They were the wooden pews. Squirm and fidget and tap my feet and bounce my leg and roll around and wait for church to be over. And the thing I like about the Catholic Church, a lot of people don't, but it's very active. You're always getting up, standing, kneeling, sitting, stand again, kneel again. And so there's always something to do. But a lot of people, it's too much exercise, one place. Genuflect, that's what they call it. And they have the little bleachers that you pull out, you put your knees on. And then when we were doing the Way of the Cross during Easter, you'd have to the priest would walk to each picture, and we'd have to kneel. And then I think it's the, was it the entry maybe? As the priest is walking up the aisle to the altar, I think we had to stop and, like, genuflect at each little pew as we passed it. There was a lot of kneeling. They're very into, like, the boys kneeling to the authority figure. I did too. The Way of the Cross, if for those of you that are not Catholic or may not know, it's the story of Jesus, the passion, like his mostly his death and resurrection. And it's told in pictures. I think there's 12 of them. And there's like 6 hanging on one side of the church and 6 on the other. And so you make a circuit around the church and you stop at each picture and the priest, I think he says a little reading and you meditate on that picture. And I remember just looking at those pictures and getting pulled into the story and just lost in Jesus's story. And then we had a big Jesus over the altar too that was nailed to the cross. Because I remember I would stare at him during mass and try to feel the suffering and the love that he had to have for us to come and do all that. Yeah, I liked the church. It was I remember it was beautiful. It was theatrical, and it was fun. It was something to do. You felt like you were participating in a very important ritual, not only of the community, but it connected you to a larger global community. And that was really kind of the 2 pillars of my development growing up. We had school and church, and I guess you could throw in something like Boy Scouts. It was extracurricular. So we really got a strong grounding in, like, civic virtues, civic duty, appreciation for what it takes to keep like, the values of society and what it takes to keep it going. We had a little small church. It was a village, just a little village church. But the ones in the bigger cities were just gorgeous. Like, I couldn't even believe we had those things in rural Louisiana. It looks like something you would see in Rome. They were so ornate and elegant. I guess that's their purpose. They want to express the feeling of that spiritual connection, that exaltedness. They had a really beautiful one. It was the mother church of our parish. And it's where like a lot of the weddings were held. I have family buried in the cemetery. this one. It really stood out because the rest of the town looked nothing like this. Interesting. And again, this is not even a big city church. That's just a larger town. What's did is that a video game? Is it D&D Online? I just saw where they upgraded, like, they revamped the 5th edition. So I was looking at the new rules because some of us talked about getting a D&D game going on stream. Of course, we've been talking about that for 3 years. I'm part of Roll20, that D&D website, and I know you can get it through there too. So does that mean I'll be playing live with other people? Like interacting real time? Chill of Ravenloft. Symphony of the Fae. That sounds perfect for this channel. All right, how to take part? Let's see. When you have your loot equipped, it's for bards. This looks interesting, actually. What is this? Oh, it starts February 3rd. Play free. Okay, let's see. Hmm. What character? I need a username, a D&D type name. I don't even know what character I want to play. Maybe a barbarian. No monthly fees required. They're gonna want some kind of money somewhere at some point. Right. I'm looking at a website right now, which I would share, but it personal information it wants to get from me. I'm just gonna use this one. All right, play now. Thank you, it says. Download. All right. But not lies, is this a shooter game? Am I gonna have to shoot I'm not good at that. We played this one game. Damn, what was it called? You like it's a co-op and you play with a party and you go into these dungeons and you have to fight the monsters together and strategize. It's played like on little squares, like chessboard type squares. It's I think it starts with a W. It's real popular. I just can't think of the name right now. And that was kind of fun. But nobody listened to me. We kept getting killed. As usual. Let me try to find the name of it. Oh, hang on. We have a guest, everybody. This will have to wait. I'll give you a hint. It's a female.
What up, Jeff?
What's up?
You know what? I want to say thank you and for not fucking allowing Mike to come back on your fucking panel. And I would really appreciate it if you don't. He's over there in some fucking perverts fucking panel right now. To me,
Oh, he's still out and about.
he's in
Was there
Hamburg.
any aftermath about the piss bottle?
No, he's doing worse right now, dude. Worse than the fucking piss bottle. He went on Han Banunu's fucking panel right now, telling that guy 111, which is a youngster. He's 21, fucking, but you know what I mean? He has like some type
He's
of
an
fucking,
adult.
he's
I
a
think
weak
people give
ass.
him too much of a pass.
Well, no, he's telling them, he's telling them that his parents hate him and all kinds of shit and telling them to fucking, like just saying some fucked up shit that nobody loves him, that his parents don't love him when he can't even fucking be a parent himself. So it's like, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking old man? Like for a person that has never taken care of his kids, nevertheless, to tell a kid, a youngster, a teenager, whatever the fuck you are, a young adult, that he's not loved by anyone and that he should go off himself. I mean, that's fucking crazy.
Well, I think if he said that, I think that's against YouTube's terms
Yes,
of
it
service.
is. But I mean, people don't report it. I don't fucking know what's going on. But
I'm sure they'll report him.
I'm gonna fucking clip that shit and I'm gonna fucking post it on my channel. From now on, I'm gonna fucking, until I give birth, I'm gonna put him out on blast for fucking saying all those fucked up shit to a fucking kid. And then you got his mom, all like that 111's mom was right there, all worried and shit, right behind him, and seeing how fucking nervous she was and sick to her stomach with everything that Mike was telling him, and still he just kept on going. Like an old ass man. Like, look at him. He's what, 50? Lives with his
But he's
mom.
younger than me. He's younger than me.
Well, yeah, but you
He
don't
looks
look
good
that
for his
old.
age.
Have you looked at yourself in the mirror, and have you looked at fucking Mike? Mike don't even have teeth.
Well, if you just came here to vent, this just happened.
Yep, I came over here to fucking tell you thank you.
Thank
Hopefully you don't
thank you.
let that little bitch over here. Hi, how's your night going? You were about to get off or what?
No, I'm just hanging out. Just I usually try to go live once a day.
You go live once a day? Oh shit, I wouldn't know that. I guess I haven't been around that long. But I'm saying this because Benuna was gonna get off his panel, so you might have him in your chat or in your
Oh,
fucking
I see what you're saying. Yeah. No, he was here last night and I let him know that he's not he can't
welcome. Thank
he
God,
can't be hey, he can't he I have rules here. He can't keep them. I can't make an exception for him and enforce them on everybody else.
right? He doesn't know how to control himself. I don't know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, there's so many people here like that. That's I don't know. I didn't have that. I was kind of a not a bad kid, but I was definitely unruly and
Well, let me
kind of
tell
hard
you,
to govern at times, and I didn't even have that problem.
I have a big ass mouth, right? I curse a lot. I can be really, really, really disrespectful towards people, but I know when to stop, And honestly, like, I'm not gonna fucking go off on somebody just for the fuck of it. There's always a reason behind it. And Michael, well, he always deserves to get a fucking his ass chewed up because he's always constantly running his mouth and being disrespectful to people that.
Yeah, but the my thing is everybody does that. I don't know why people single Mike out. They if to be consistent, they need to go after everybody would be going after everybody.
I guess that's normal, huh?
But he draws it more than most people for some reason.
Oh yeah,
But there's people out there doing way worse than Mike's doing that nobody
I
ever
know the
talks
people getting doxxed and all that shit. Like, dude, I already been through that. I've been around YouTube lives and shit only like 3.5 months, dude.
Oh, like you're that new?
Yeah.
Bro. I thought you were part of this community for years. Hey,
No.
Shiv.
Hey, shift happens.
vibes.
No, I've been
We
here
need
like.
some good vibes. Thank you.
Yeah, let me get off
So
over
you're
here. I'm
only
gonna put
3 months old?
3 months old. No, I've been here like three and a half months, barely,
Oh,
like around the lives and shit like that. More like in Joe's panel. I always go on his panel and talk some shit to everybody. But I do like little drive-bys and then I get the fuck out, you know?
yeah, he's a good one for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
they
yeah.
keep I made the same. They're very similar. We need to get the AI to analyze them one day.
Spike, did you see Benunu's panel right now? What up, Quick Vic? See, I know
Hey,
these
Vic.
people.
Oh, you must be the one bringing the numbers. All of a sudden, they're showing up.
They all know because I just know them by because they go to Joe's panel.
Yeah, that's where I know. Because I was Joe, like when Joe was in prison, I was the one babysitting his audience. So they all ended up over here until he
Okay,
got out, and then he got his audience back.
hold on. The
That's
shift.
when Mike showed up. That whole
Are you
crowd.
white though? Is Shift happens white or is she Mexican or
I
Hispanic?
think she's Mexican now. After meeting you, I'm convinced that she's Mexican because y'all sound identical to me. You have the same giggle, the same raspy voice.
No, I'm like, but she must be like mixed with something. I don't fucking know. Like maybe I don't know. I'm full
I
Mexican.
know
There's
she
no
eats a lot of taquito,
right.
Takis.
The
Whatever.
only white thing inside me is my husband, and that's it.
Oh,
Because my husband's white.
well,
So, but I'm
you'll
full
have to speak
Mexican,
to that.
right? Is she white though? I don't know. I've heard her. She sounds white or
I don't know.
Latina, maybe.
She's from Earth.
She's
She's
from
an
Earth,
Earthling, so, allegedly. But
right?
sometimes she's yeah. But sometimes she's a man. Sometimes she's an AI. So take that in with
She's
she's an
AI. Okay.
AI. Yeah, there's AI shift. She's actually a
Allegedly.
man. She could be a man with a voice changer too.
Oh, dude.
That's another storyline. She's also Rose 777,
Triple
and she
seven.
might even be you.
I'm from LA, so honorary Mexican. I'm from somewhere. I'm from somewhere in Mexico. Raised in San Diego. That's why I speak
Well, do you
English.
have any? What are your guacamole tips? Because I'm a guac connoisseur.
Avocado. What do you mean? It all depends. Avocado, tomatoes, onion, cilantro, and a little bit of lemon so it doesn't get brown.
That's it.
Yep. And
No
jalapenos, of
salt.
course. And salt, yes.
Your spices. Oh, okay.
Yes.
3 parts sopapilla and 2 parts juniper.
Sarsaparilla. The fuck is that?
Sarsaparilla.
English or Spanish, please? Garlic. No, garlic. I don't put garlic in the fucking guacamole.
Galric.
You know how they do fucking in gel? They do guacamole in there.
No, what
I've been
with peas?
no. See, they have
Oh,
this waka chips. That's what they're called, the waka chips.
oh
They're
yeah, I've had that.
yeah, well they have those and they also sell Mexican package which comes with a thing of ranch, like a little thing of little package of ranch. Um it comes with them jalapenos, the ones that are in the little packages too, or cans or whatever. So you grab the fucking waka chips, you smash them, you put them in a cup, you add ranch, and then you add the fucking jalapenos, and then you add hot water, a little bit of hot water, and then you fucking just mix it. And that's how they make waka chips. They make
Oh,
guacamole in fucking
you learned
gel.
it. Someone told you this, or this was firsthand experience?
I've been there. This is where I got
Oh,
it from.
right. Yeah, I remember your story. Okay. Wow, that's resourceful. How can you
Yes,
not be impressed with that?
right. I mean, they do a lot of shit in there. Like you'd be surprised. They do. They come up with their own fucking noodles, ramen. Like they do some fucking Asian food in there. with whatever they got.
With what? Like crackers?
No, they do. They use it with the fucking top ramen, and they just buy all the fucking because they have all the spices there, like the seasoning and all that stuff. And whoever works in the kitchen, which I used to work as a, I went in and then went to trustee. So being working in the kitchen, you can fucking eat whatever the fuck you want. Right there,
Oh,
you
coffee. I love
Jolly Ranchers.
I
They
used
make it
to dye
into a
my hair with
fucking
Kool-Aid.
lipstick.
Yeah, we used to do all that. Kool-Aid hair dye.
They do a lot of shit, dude. Like, you'd be surprised. Like they come up with their own fucking shit in there.
Do they use the candy robin's eggs for their lipstick?
No, they use Jolly Ranchers.
Oh,
They're crazy, dude. Candy for lip gloss. Yes, they do. I mean, I was there for only 6 months, but I know.
it sounds like a long time though for to be in that environment.
Mm.
Did it make you like? Did you come out even more desensitized to it, or did it like you're like, oh, I don't want to go back? Like, did it rehabilitate you, or
I
did it
was no, I was. I mean, I
harden you
was
to a
already doing.
lifestyle?
I was doing good. I was never like that. I was there because I took the fault for somebody else. That's it.
Oh, you didn't even do the thing because sometimes I
No.
worry that prison's gonna make people like some people if they go to prison they're gonna come out even worse. It's not gonna help them. It's just
No,
gonna enable.
I was never a troublemaker like that. I took the blame for somebody else that was in the car with me, but that's it. I didn't
Why
even commit the crime because that person was a relative of mine, and I didn't want that person to get in trouble.
would they have done the same for you?
I don't know,
Ooh,
but that person was pregnant, so I couldn't really, at that time. So I was not gonna let that person go to jail for that shit.
is that the one you got deported for?
Yeah, that's the same
And
thing
then
I
you
got
didn't
deported.
even do it.
Yeah. Yes. But still, I mean, fuck it. Shit happens. I was a long time ago, dude. It was like fucking over 10 years ago. So imagine that. That's how long I've been in Mexico, 10 years. Even though people still think that I live in California for some fucking reason.
Can you rat the girl out and get back into the U.S.?
No, it's already too late. I've been here way too long already.
She's had the baby now.
Yeah, she did. But she's my sister, so there's no point in that.
Oh, you see, that's rough because I don't know that I wouldn't do something like that for my siblings either. That's a hard
Well,
one.
I actually lost contact with them. Like, I don't talk to them no more. They were bad to my mom before my mom passed away, so I cut all ties with them, which is a good thing. Anyways, let me get out of here. I'm gonna put my daughter to sleep. You have a good night, Jeff. Thanks for
You
having
too,
me up here.
Laura.
Bye
You
bye.
too. Good to see you. Thanks. Alrighty, folks. That was fun. Well, she brought my numbers up, so while y'all are here, if somebody else wants to come up, I'll keep the panel open. Oh, I was looking at this game. Oh, I have to download something. It's probably gonna make me restart the computer. So I might have to look at this next time. Express. I'm just gonna do the Express. All right, here it goes. Oh, it's like a 10-minute download. Not Lost talked me into downloading Dungeons and Dragons online. It's you play it with other people. It's like you play it live with people from all over the world, I guess. So I'm just checking that out. Yeah, after hearing all these stories, Um, like the panelverse stuff and the mics, the whatever's going on with that, it makes me appreciate how quiet it is over here. Sometimes I think maybe this channel's not active enough, and then I hear all the stories, or I poke my head out into the panelverse, and I come back here thinking, "Oh god, how peaceful. No wonder people stop by here when they need a break." Why is it installing it twice? Oh, my connection is very weak, not lost. So I hope it can even run this game. Well, what's going on, everyone? Tell me what's new. Nothing. Let me guess. Did I get it right? Do y'all feel like YouTube is slowing down? I'm just getting a sense. It's not even my channel in particular, just platform itself, or this sector of it. Like we couldn't even get people to fight last night or tonight. Nobody's fighting with each other. There's no major drama. There's nothing to show up for. Even the piss bottle storyline, I don't feel got the traction that it seems like it should have. There's something stagnant and sluggish. Maybe it's just inertia. All right, it says 1 minute left. I don't think it should have even taken 1 minute with today's technology, but maybe I'm just a demanding diva. This is the ADHD age. People don't have time to wait for their entertainment like this. I don't even like watching it. Like if I turn a YouTube video and it takes more than 10 seconds to get it to the top, go to something else. You have like 10 seconds to catch my attention. If you if you have a too long intro or a uninteresting intro, I'm out of there. Panels are a little different because a lot of people will put some space at the beginning to give the audience time to show up. All right, launch. Would you like to install? If you decline. Not Laws, are you out there? There's so many bands. We have like a whole panel palooza lined up. We have like at least 10 bands now. There was one the other day. I marked it in the chat, but I didn't write it down. I forgot what it was. It's asking me if I want the high res data version, which is 3 gigs, or I can do it at a later time. So I don't know how necessary. Yep, do I do the high res thing? We did because we have heinous anus, farting tits, semen demon, raccoons in the HVAC. Hey, Nav. The dope ass bitches, they're not necessarily a group, but they're a team. Well, I don't that's just it. I'm a tech idiot. I don't even know how to choose. Like, what are the pros and cons? Are the graphics without it fuck it, I'll just do it. Ooh, that didn't take long at all. Oh, no, sorry, it did. It's just getting started. I'm sure I'm gonna have to play with this off stream tonight and just start it up tomorrow. Well, yes, I definitely have to look pretty. Do they have satyrs? I wanna be a satyr. It's turned into like a Mormon tabernacle choir at this you wouldn't believe all the bitches that are lining up. They're doing a great job at recruitment. In fact, this for a men's mental health channel, it's serving an awful lot of women lately. I don't mind. I'm not at the point where I could be all that picky. All right, I have to pee while this thing's downloading, so let me leave you with some tunes. I'll come right back. Do this. Yeah, they had an are you a honey badger? It's just all the I'll get into it when I get back. All right, I'm back, folks. Yeah. Well, I could if there's no no need for a panel, I can wrap up. I've been going long enough. I'll come out again tomorrow at some point. Can't believe we're in the middle of the week already, but also that January is almost over. I remember doing New Year's like a day ago because we were doing Happy January, and it's already gone. Just like that. 1 month, 2026 already marked off. What's happening this year? What do you think? Or what do you want to make happen? A year of possibility. I don't even know what I want to make happen. I keep coming back to that question of how do you know what you want? When you don't really want anything, how do you know what to want? I want what I don't want. I mean, I definitely know the things I want that I don't want. But outside of that, how do you know what you want? Addicted to I think is Warcraft a Morporg word? Is that what it's called? Where everybody I had a roommate that would play Warcraft. I would watch him play. I wouldn't say I was addicted to it. It was interesting. It was a fun way to pass the time. Whoa! What's the one from the EverQuest? I dated a guy for a little while who spent his entire day making EverQuest characters and building them up and then selling them on eBay for like thousands of dollars. That was his job. He didn't even work. That's how he made his living. And he talked me into doing an EverQuest character one day. So I decided I wanted to be this elegant black lady. She was like Grace Jones looking. And I made her and I put her in the world and I started walking around and I had so many black men hitting on me. Like or they like the players were that I turned it off. I didn't last 5 minutes. So that's the only time I've actually tried to play a morgue. It's still downloading those graphic things. It's at 45%. That's gonna be very resource intensive, I can already tell. Well, I might have to look at this tomorrow. Not lost. I'll let it run tonight and download. What is D&D? The online version? I know they had stuff like Baldur's Gate and D&D PC games. I'm old school. I was working off of the original first edition AD&D books. My first D&D game, I was at a friend's house and he's like, "You wanna play Dungeons and Dragons?" I'm like, "N I don't what is that?" And he said, "You make a character," and he started explaining it. I'm like, "Yeah, it sounds fun." And he took out it was the red box, the basic set from TSR, and it had the 2 little rule books. You use graph paper to draw your maps on, and I was fascinated with it. So, like, the next day, I begged my mom to go out and get me the box set, and then within weeks, I had all the books, the AD&D books, everything. So that is my memories of D&D. There was the world of Greyhawk, which is the new campaign in the current revision of the rulebook. Greyhawk was always my favorite. I think Greyhawk spoiled me. I was never able to fully transition to Forgotten Realms or Mystara, Ravenloft, any of those newer worlds. Dark Sun was kind of cool too. Planescape. Greyhawk is one of the. It was Gary Gygax's a personal campaign setting, and they released a box set version of it along with the first edition D&D stuff. And it was the campaign setting for all of the early modules. This is the map. So we would play off of modules mostly. So all the modules were set in different places in Greyhawk. So you get a lot of the Greyhawk lore from the individual modules. Tomb of Horrors, White Plume Mountain, the Ghost Tower of Inverness, the Slavers trilogy. I mean, they had 4 of them. The Slaver series. They had one that the Queen of the Demon Web Pits was set on the other planes. Yeah, there's a romance, a nostalgia to first edition D&D. Not laws. Do you do this one? Like if I sign up, is there a way for us to get connected? You have a character on there? I'll check it out. I think I either want to be a cleric, a ranger, or a barbarian. Now that I think about it, rangers getting more and more appealing. But the barbarians also have those paths now where you can kind of sophisticate your barbarian beyond just a raged beast. And they have one where you like have an attunement with a certain animal. That's like your totem spirit. So I could do like a stag or a ram or something. I'll take a look at it. All right. Well, I think I'm ready to wrap up, folks. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Maybe I can redirect you somewhere. Caldy's drunk. Go say hi to Caldy. We go. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow sometime. Have a good evening.